Hi everybody, it's Saturday, we've just come to town to the farmers market. We got there just in time, didn't we? We saw some horses galloping about. George is pretty tired, so we're just going to wander into the middle of town, the market square, where they've got some machinery and apparently they've got cows and other animals. So
yeah, I think because they do like cattle auctions here in Fundao, I think, I'm not 100%, but I think they're just showing the equipment. It's basically like a farmer's market. What do they have in England? They do it at Rough Industrial Estate.
I don't know.
It's basically it's just all the machinery. Everyone's showing what they've got to offer, tractors and all that sort of equipment. But we're just going for a little look, really, aren't we?
Yeah, there's no entry fee. It's free for all. You just go have a little look and a little wander about. I mean, it's beautiful weather today, isn't it?
Very hot.
Very hot, blue skies. So yeah, we're just going to enjoy ourselves and see what we can find.
Yeah, I mean, we'll probably end up going back down there because there's a bar that I go to quite regularly.
You've got a few friends down there, haven't you?
Yeah, but I saw they'd done like little mini snack pizzas, but they look really nice. So
yeah,
I think
I'm looking
we're
forward to them.
Gonna try them before we head off because the car's parked
Right
just
there.
on the main road, so it makes sense, doesn't it? But
yeah, so we'll see what we can find up here, and we will update you once we get up there.
we just got to the market square, and it's all agricultural. Like there's tons of tractors here, forklifts, anything that you're going to need on a farm, they've got it. And I don't think they've been open for that long because there's still people setting up, and it's quite quiet actually. But there's a lot of stuff here, and it's really nice to look at. I mean, it's all out of our price range, but nice bits of kit in the background. That's the sort of thing that we're looking at. There's all like forklifts, side by sides. I'll try and get some footage of the stuff that is here, but at the minute we're just going to sit down and have a beer because we walked a long way round trying to get George off for a nap.
Very hot today as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it is hot. So yeah, we can sit down, have a drink, hopefully give George some pineapple, he might settle down a bit. But yeah, I'll show you what's about. So you've got all sorts of equipment here, side by sides, mini diggers, quads. No idea what that farm equipment is. So that's some sort of press, I guess. I'm not sure. And then die-high fans, the old John Deere's up here, green machines, all different sizes. I can't believe how quiet it is. This has got to be like a nighttime event as well because it's so quiet. This blue one's a bit more my size. I might be able to handle that one. Ish. I don't know what that is. Maybe something to cut down a tree, a stump, or pull out roots. I'm not sure. a bit more up my street.
Out here, George is having a really good run round. It's ideal for kids. There's so much space they can run around. Obviously he's looking at all the different tractors. He loves the bright colours. So yeah, he's having a nice day out. Obviously, like I said, there's no entry fee or anything, so yeah, it's an ideal Saturday out for the family. Here he is, look. Tiring himself out.
So we've had a look around at all the tractors. There's a few stalls up this top, like upper section of the market. George is still a bit upset, so we got him some popcorn.
He's getting tired, I think.
He likes popcorn now, don't you, mate? You like popcorn? So yeah, got him some popcorn. We're gonna have a little walk round and maybe get one more beer or something. Then we'll take a walk back to the park.
Get some lunch, maybe.
Get some lunch,
it's getting
yeah.
on to that time, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll see you later. So we've just come to the top level, and it's like a little farmer's market with all the food and that. You've got chorizos, cheeses, got all sorts. I think it's great considering you pay nothing to get here. And it's on our doorstep, and it's a great day out. It's nice to see all the chorizos. I love all the chorizos. Apart from they do like a bread one, I can't remember what it's called, but I don't like that. But it looks nice. Look at this. Maybe it looks good. Quite distinct.
George?
So we've gone round the top. We just come back round here to grab another beer and just have a sit down for a minute. And I wanted to have a look at one of these. What do you call it? I think it's the side by side. I don't know absolutely anything about them. All I've seen them is like on YouTube and whatnot. So I thought I'd give you a quick look at this. But the interior is like super. To me, that looks like it's just super easy to clean, super robust, super easy to drive. I assume it's drive, neutral, reverse. Handbrake, got lights, indicators, so you can rip them on the road as well. I think they're awesome little things. I don't know how reliable, I don't know how good they are, but if I owned a large acre farm, I'd certainly rip one around. But you've got one over here. This isn't a Segway. This one looks a lot cooler. Bright green, you've got your roll cage in there, a roll bar. Does look a lot better. Again, I have no idea what engine's in them. I have no idea. the inside. Yeah, this one's even got like, it looks like it's got like a tablet in there, just there. How cool is that? Just to rip round on. Oh, it's obviously got gas shocks. The back of it. What beast? Some sort of bike engine, I guess. 4-stroke bike engine? No idea. I don't think I'll be trading in the car for it anytime soon. George's car seat won't fit in it. But we can dream, eh? So we're just having some lunch at the Scooper Bar. It's one of my friends. They run a motorcycle club as well. So we come here. We drink quite a lot here, don't we?
The food
I
is
do. And the food, yeah. Look at that.
It's a snack bar. It's not even a restaurant.
But like even like the bread is not like a traditional like a burger bun. I don't know what it is.
It's
but
more
it's
like
mega.
an English muffin.
And these chips, they're like butterflies. I can't describe it, but they're pucker. So yeah, we're gonna have some lunch here and then go home.
George is asleep.
Yeah, George is Sparko, isn't he, mate? He's Sparko. The excitement was too much for him. And then you can have some lunch and probably dinner by the time we get back.
Once he wakes up, he can have something to eat, and yeah. I think the horses will come back and probably have a little bit of a mooch around there.
Yeah, walk off some of this dinner. But anyway, I'm gonna tuck in because it looks mega. Catch you later.
A lovely day in town, really nice family day, haven't we? We've had some lunch. George is still fast asleep. We're now walking back to the car, walking our lunch off, and there's some really beautiful horses still here. They're running around, so gonna try and get a couple of videos of them, and we'll see you when we get home.
Uma salva de palmas para a grande vencedora da classe e para todos os que participaram numa classe com muitíssima qualidade e muito disputada.
So we're going to close the day off with the iconic sign behind us for Fundao. And what are we going to do tomorrow?
Tomorrow, Sunday, hopefully cook a big old roast.
Yeah.
That'd be ideal. We've had such a nice day out today, so stay at home, watch a couple of movies, cook a big old roast, and just chill out. Obviously George will be back at school on Monday. He's getting in a nice routine now, isn't he? So today was really to just give him a little bit of a treat after a hard week, for us to relax as well, because I feel like we've had a bit of a hard week with him starting school. It's a big step, him not being at home, isn't it? We've been trying to keep ourselves busy, but yeah, today we just wanted a family day, give him a bit of a treat, and tomorrow we'll just spend some time at home together, ready to start the new week.
Chill out, start again Monday.
Yeah.
So might do. I have got another bit of pork shoulder. I actually bought this pork shoulder when Dad was here. It's just been in the freezer ever since. So maybe we'll do some sort of cooking, or we'll do something. And so yeah,
That's what Sundays are about, isn't it?
getting fat, drinking beer. See you later.
Just about to start today's roast. We're trying to use up everything we've got in the fridge and the freezer so we can have a clear out and start fresh on this week's food shop. So I'm just using these chicken breasts, and Lloyd's got some pork steaks left over as well. So we're going to use them, get them used up, and then we can start fresh when we go shopping on Tuesday. So it's only going to be kind of a mini roast today. I think we'll just do roast potatoes, veg, and I'm just going to use up the frozen Yorkshires that I've got in the freezer already. So now I'm just starting to heat up the pan of water, ready to parboil the potatoes. And today I'll show you how I do my roast potatoes step by step. So I'm just preheating the oven at 180. And then while the water's boiling, I'll just pop some oil in the oven and heat that up, ready to put the potatoes in. I've got my trusty child lock, just keeping little hands away from the hot oven. So like I say, we're only having like a mini roast today, so I don't want to go overboard with potatoes. I do usually end up doing way too many and we end up to our eyeballs in potatoes, but you know, there's nothing wrong with a leftover roastie if you ask me. So I've just peeled the potatoes, chopped them up, and I'm just going to leave them in the pan parboiling for about 10 minutes with a pinch of salt. So I've just checked them with a fork and they feel soft enough for me, so I'm taking them off the heat, going to drain the water out and give them a really good shake so that they're all fluffed up and nice, ready to go. And usually I will add plain flour onto the potatoes and give them another shake, but I haven't got any plain flour, so I'm going to just use the beef casserole. Gives them a really, really nice flavour, and it gives them that nice crispy texture on the outside as well. So now all I'm going to do is chuck them in the oil that's been heating up in the oven, and I'm just going to make sure that they are all coated in oil. It's quite a small roasting tin compared to what I normally use. And then I will just pop them in the oven and I'll check on them in about 45 minutes. everybody, it's Monday. Hope you had a great weekend, whatever you got up to. We had a really nice weekend. Obviously Saturday we went to the farmers market, which we absolutely loved. We really enjoyed that. It's nice now as well, mainly because George is at that age where he can really run off and have some fun. So yeah, it's just really nice watching him being able to enjoy himself now. It was nice spending time as a family. Sunday we just stayed at home. We had a really relaxing day. I love a nice chilled Sunday. It rained a little bit as well, so yeah, we just watched a couple of movies, had a roast dinner, and yeah, just a bit of time together. We really wanted to just treat George this weekend because obviously he had his first few days at school, so yeah, we just mainly just wanted him to enjoy himself a little bit. We haven't had the best start of the week, to be honest. Last night George was so upset all night. I think every 10-15 minutes he was crying and screaming. He's got a tooth coming through at the back, so yeah, I think that's quite painful for him. Lloyd tried to give him some cowpole and he just wasn't having it. He was just throwing it out of his hand, and yeah, we just couldn't settle him. So we weren't sure whether we were going to take him to school this morning, but yeah, he was fine when he woke up, and he had his banana as usual. He sat watching his cartoons, he played, he was laughing a bit, so we thought, yeah, we'll take him into school. Obviously explained to the teacher that he is teething, and if they can't settle him, to just give us a call and we'll come and get him at any time. He's got his little cuddly toy with him, so that should be a bit of a comfort to him. I've been at home just trying to keep myself busy. Lloyd is at my dad's farm today. He's working with him, so he's distracted. So I think that's the best way, really, just to get on with a few jobs and, you know, try not to think about it as much as you can. So I've been upstairs sorting through some clothes. I'm going to do a bit more housework. And yeah, just try and keep my mind off things and wait for George to come home and see how he got on. Obviously, Friday when we left him, he was crying in the morning and he ended up having a really nice day. So I'm hoping the same's going to happen today. And yeah, we're not picking him up till about 3 o'clock today. So it is a long school day. So yeah, still trying to get my head around it a little bit. I think Lloyd is as well. We are struggling a bit with him going to school, but yeah, we're just trying to keep him in the routine and hope that it won't be too long before he'll be really looking forward to it and have a few friends. And yeah, just look forward to playing with them. I mean, everyone we've spoken to that has kids have reassured us and said, look, we've been through it as well, and you know, it's normal, completely normal. And before you know it, he'll be running through the school gate. So yeah, we're just hoping for that. Really just want him to go and have a nice time. It's hard as well because obviously he's at the age where he can't talk. So he can't come home and tell us what he got up to and, you know, I've made this friend, I've done this today. So yeah, I think that's where we're struggling a little bit. So we just want to know what he's got up to and how he's doing. But yeah, I'm sure it will come. I'm sure he'll be all right. I mean, it's just hard, you know, like when he's crying at night with his teeth and you just can't really do anything and you just feel a bit helpless. So yeah, we're just feeling it a bit today and just hoping that he has a nice time and, you know, it takes his mind off it a little bit. So yeah, just clock watching a bit. I'm going to get on with some more housework. Might give Lloyd a call and just make sure he's getting on all right. We've got our pasta for dinner tonight. I got the chicken and bacon in the supermarket challenge last week, so we're going to have chicken and bacon pasta tonight. Lloyd can't eat chicken, so I'm just doing him bacon pasta, and me and George will have chicken and bacon. So yeah, that should be nice, and just kind of trying to use up everything we've got because we'll go food shopping tomorrow. So yeah, that's about it really. Just going to go keep myself busy, and we'll update you later once George is home from school. I've just been to pick George up from school. Lloyd is still working on the farm at my dad's. So I went to pick George up and he's still fast asleep, which is good. At least they managed to settle him and get him to sleep. So they've said to go pick him up in about an hour, which is no problem. I'm going to go home, have a bit of a tidy up, and then I'll go pick him up. And I was speaking to his teacher and she said that he's had a really good day. He was playing. He cried a little bit this morning, but We knew that because when we left he was crying, unfortunately, but yeah, he's played with his friends and had a really good dinner. He had pasta with meat, some fruit, tomatoes and some crisps as well. Takes after his dad for crisps, he loves his crisps. And yeah, he's having a nap now, so I'm gonna go home for an hour and then go get him. And his teacher was actually telling me on Wednesday it's school picture day, so if we want we can opt in for George to have some pictures with his friends, playing in the nursery, and to have some singular pictures as well. So I've got the letter here ready to show Lloyd, but yeah, I think we'll definitely opt in for that because that would be really nice to have and to see as well. It'd be really nice to see him playing with his friends. So yeah, happy with that. My mind's put at ease now. Now I know that he's had a good day, I can relax a little bit. So I'm going to call Lloyd and let him know, and I'll go back in an hour to pick him up. So it's now 20 to 4, I'm now on my way back up to the school to pick George up, see if he's ready for me. That will keep me fit, all those backwards and forwards, I hope anyway. So I'll update you once I've got George, and we're on our way home. So I'm now back from getting George. He's happy, he's had a really good day, so I'm happy. He's come out with a really tight grip of a biscuit, so you can't ask for more, can you? We're now nearly home, and we'll just wait for Lloyd to get back and let him know how George has got on today, and then we'll no doubt be in touch at dinner time. Hi everybody, so tonight I am doing my supermarket challenge meal. If you haven't seen that yet, you can catch that on our last video. My meal was chicken and bacon pasta. Obviously, like I mentioned earlier, Lloyd can't eat chicken, so he's going to be having chorizo and bacon pasta. He found some chorizo in the fridge that he had, so he's going to have that as well. So I've already put the chorizo in the bottom, which has been baked for about 15 minutes. I'm now draining the pasta, and then all I'm going to do is mix in a whole pot of cream cheese, and that will melt into the pasta, which will be really nice. And then I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of extra cheese on there as well. We like our cheese. You can never have too much cheese. I'm now just adding in the bacon and peppers, which I've fried a little bit, not too much because they're going to be going in the oven anyway. And then I'm just going to mix in the pasta that we've just made as well, and just mix it all together. Finally, I'm just adding a tiny bit more cheese on the top just to bring it all together. Now for mine and George's chicken and bacon pasta, I'm literally going to do the same thing, but obviously it's going to be chicken on the bottom instead of the chorizo. Then I will pop them both in the oven for about 30 minutes and that is done.